Hello YouTube and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. My name is OJ and this is Scenes and Autos. I want to be a one-stop news source for all automotive news and industry news. I know I can't possibly cover it all, so I will be picking and choosing stories I don't feel really get covered from day to day. I also do want to grow the channel into vlogging, track days, and so on. Maybe even trying to become a race car driver and getting into karting and showing what goes into that. But mainly, for the most part, I want to be news. I want to grow a community around the news and what's happening in the automotive industry so we can have a conversation and discuss what we like, what we don't like, and what we would like to see come out in the future. And getting on to our first story of the day, Lotus is going to be teaming up with Williams Engineering to produce a hypercar, one to compete with Aston Martin's Valkyrie. It'll be very nice to see Lotus come out with a hypercar. Their cars are all their two-door coupes are amazing cars. If you haven't driven a Lotus, I heavily recommend it. This is coming from a Porsche fanboy myself, so I would definitely like to, if I had a collection of cars, there would definitely be a Lotus in there. The Lotus 430 Sport, for sure. But anyway, getting back to our story, Lotus says it eventually wants to add an SUV along with all other automakers. They do want to electrify their future cars, and in the near future, they do want to add another two-door coupe sports car to their lineup, another lightweight mid-engine car along the lines of the Porsche Cayman. Lotus is also looking to make their lineup more practical for daily use. So I'm guessing upping the interior and whatnot, but I also feel like we may be seeing Lotus dropping the manual transmission, which wouldn't be too much of a surprise this day and age. But again, Lotus has been using nothing but a manual transmission for the longest. They seem to like that, just driver feel, just straight pure driver's car with a manual transmission. Like, it's hard to imagine the Lotus without one, but I would like them honestly to move to a dual clutch just to make their 0 to 60 times more competitive with what's out there. And at the end of the day, the car's got to sell, and it's easier to sell a dual clutch than a manual car. As much as we all might like manuals, we all might like a manual transmission. But as far as this Lotus Williams partnership, I'm expecting really good things to come out of this. Put them back on it'll make Lotus very competitive. I've always been a fan of the brand. I can't wait to see what comes out of it. But that goes into our question of the day. What cars do you feel like would benefit from either, let's say, what cars do you think would benefit heavily from a hybrid setup? In my opinion, I think we will be seeing a day soon where the Porsche 911 might have a hybrid setup. I think it could only make the car better with the faster 0 to 60 and whatnot, and also helping it comply with certain emission regulations that we're seeing appear all over the world, which sucks. I live in California, so I cry every day that if I were to strap a turbo into a car, I probably can't legally drive it anymore, but it is what it is. But no, what if you were actually, yeah, what cars do you think would benefit from a hybrid setup? But moving on from that question, I'd also like to know, if you were to set up your dream car, what kind of car would it be, and what would you do to the engine? Dream setup, no matter what it is. You just want a Ferrari stock, you want to get a Porsche Cayman and throw a turbo in it, and that's your dream car? Let me know in the comments down below. So just smash that thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly content. I would like to do more videos, but with the time I have available, I'll see how I'll work that in. but for now, it's gonna be weekly uploads. So, you guys have a nice day and gas it till you get it.